But we'll see. We'll see what happens going forward. But I don't know. I got a lot to think about, to be honest. And just for me personally, going forward with the game of basketball, got a lot to think about.
How long will LeBron James continue to play in the NBA? LeBron James, a star forward of the Los Angeles Lakers, is in his 17th season in the NBA and is still performing at a high level. At this point in his career, James hasn't said much about retirement, but his current contract with Los Angeles Lakers comes to a conclusion. He'll be forced to do so. With his performance on the floor, he has become an outliner, effectively putting the topic on hold. Dwayne Wade, James' former teammate and close buddy, has tossed out the idea of how much longer he thinks James can play in the NBA. By looking at the figures, you'd never guess LeBron James was in his 19th NBA season. He's averaged 27.6 points per game for the Los Angeles Lakers this season, the most he's scored in a season since scoring 29.7 points per game for the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2009-2010. And he's doing it with a 58.6% effective field goal percentage, his highest as a Laker. He's averaging more thefts and blocks than he has since leaving the Miami Heat since his first tenure in Cleveland. You'd think it's just another season of peak LeBron, if you didn't know any better. But even James knows that he can't last forever. He turned 37, and he has spent more than half of his life in the NBA. Eventually, someone else is going to overtake him as the face of the NBA. He's going to decline from superstar status and eventually be forced to retire. LeBron acknowledged the Lakers defeated the Houston Rockets. Even if it's something that he prefers not to dwell on, he knows that his days as a superstar are numbered. I know I'm on the other side of the hill, compared to the hill I was on before. I know that, James told reporters, but I mean, I've thought about it. Where I'm at with it, I'm still playing at such a high level. I haven't given it too much thought, but I'm in year 19, and I'm not going to do another 19. So, I'm definitely not halfway in my career. I'm on the other side of the hill. So we'll see where the game takes me. We'll see where my body takes me and my mind. As long as my mind stays fresh and my body stays with that, I can play the game. But in the end, the game will tell you. Your body will tell you, your mind will tell you. I've put enough hours and punched enough clocks, where when that time comes, I'll be okay with it. In the months heading into this season, there were questions around James' ability to continue to play at an elite level. He was coming off of an injury-plagued 16th year that saw him missing a significant amount of time on the floor. James has answered the bell with a vengeance, as he puts together another highly impressive campaign. He is currently 11th with 25.1 points, along with being first with a career best and league high 10.7 assists per contest, while shooting 49.1% from the floor. That has helped him earn his 16th All-Star Game selection, while he's coming off winning Western Conference Player of the Month for January after averaging 25.4 points, 10.4 assists, and 8.1 rebounds per contest. The 35-year-old hasn't shown any notable drop-off in his game, by means as he continues to prove that he is in the conversation for the best player in the league. His longevity has been quite impressive, while he's been one of the driving forces towards pushing the Lakers to the top record in the Western Conference and are considered legitimate title contenders. Well, all that in mind, the inevitable question about retirement will come into greater focus in the coming years. Though he's hinted at it in the past, James has never set a precise date for his retirement. One of his stated goals is to play with his son, Bronny James, who is currently eligible for the NBA draft in 2024. If the elder James had only played one season with his son before retiring, he would have spent a total of 22 years in the NBA. Of course, given his basketball IQ, diversified skill set, and growing comfort playing center in a small NBA, James could definitely contribute to winning basketball for a longer period of time. Retiring in 2025 would end LeBron's career at the age of 40. Other players have lasted far longer. The oldest player in modern NBA history is Kevin Willis, who played beyond his 44th birthday. There's also the matter of all-time games played record. Robert Parrish, who played until he was 43, owns the record with 1,611 games played. James, who has played in 1,333 NBA games, still has a long way to go on that front. The same is true to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's minutes record, who stands at 57,446. James at 50,909 still has several years of work to do if he plans to break that record. LeBron could retire now and go down in history as arguably the greatest player ever. He has nothing left to prove, but he's been a dominant force for almost 20 years, and nothing that has happened this season suggests he is slowing down. James will continue to play at least as long as he is one of the NBA's best players, and the last few months suggest that he's going to last a decent while longer. He's proved that he still has plenty left in the tank to play at a high level, and considering his dedication to his body and health over the years, there's no reason to believe that this will change anytime soon. The only question is whether James will return to the Lakers for another contract. He's in his second year of a 4-year deal, $153.3 million contract. That includes a player option for the 4th year. There has been some residual speculation that he would consider playing with his son, LeBron James Jr., if the opportunity arises. Only time will tell what James will do with his stellar career and when the time comes. LeBron James hasn't shown any signs of slowing down this season, but it isn't lost on the 4-time NBA MVP that he is on the other side of the hill. In a 132-123 win over the Rockets on Tuesday, James recorded a triple-double with 32 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists, while also eclipsing 36,000 points in his career, and his 27.6 points per game this season are the most of his career since 2009-2010. Per Stats Muse, far from the figures that someone who is winding down. I know I'm on the other side of the hill, compared to the hill I was on before. I know that James said in post-game press conference, but I mean, I've thought about it. Where I am with it, I'm still playing at such a high level. I haven't given too much thought. However, James was self-reflective about his 18-plus years in the league, saying he'll be okay with the decision when the time comes to retire. But I'm in year 19, and I'm not going to do another 19, so I'm definitely not halfway in my career. So we'll see where the game takes me. We'll see where my body takes me and my mind. As long as my mind stays fresh and my body stays with that, I can play the game. But the game will tell you, your body will tell you, your mind will tell you. I'll put enough hours and punch enough clocks where when the time comes, I'll be okay with it. Hey, so that's it for this video. Hope you liked the video. Before leaving, please make sure to like and subscribe and share your thoughts on how long will LeBron James continue to play in the NBA in the comment section below. And I'll meet you in the next video.